Hey guys, and it's Eric RPG, and when I last left off, I had completed the game and defeated Phalanx. But when you put that password in, you get the final crest, the Crest of Heaven, and you turn into the ultimate gargoyle. It was a palette swap of the legendary gargoyle, but he can fly, like the air one. He can dash, and headbutt as long as you hold up, or are in the air. See? He'll just do that if you just press A. But, he can also swim underwater. And his, Demon Fire Blast is pretty much a buster weapon, too, but it has a narrow shot. So, we're taking on the final challenge of this game. I took the liberty of grinding and getting all the Jinsigs already. But I wonder if, I've gotta wonder if whether or not the death talisman or spells can do anything to him. I've already taken the liberty of fighting him, as practice, and I think I can do it. I shouldn't have to die horribly a lot. So, yeah. Grinding for money for one last time. Oh yeah, we should find out what this guy says. Hey, you're the one that defeated Phalanx, aren't you? I owe you my thanks because I did not like the laws we were forced to keep. No offense, but demons shouldn't have the power to rule. You know what I mean? Maybe the guy has a good head on his shoulders, I guess. He knows demons are too uncivilized. Now, from what I can tell, the demons actually invaded the human world, and this isn't the demon realm, and I don't think they've completely overrun. Just this area of wherever this game takes place, and I guess Phalanx was poised to take over the human world too, but we stopped him before he could do that. It's weird though, because you can go back and fight Phalanx if you want, so it's like, how does he know? Well, he's taking into the count that we have this, but otherwise it chronologically doesn't make sense that he knows that Phalanx is defeated even though he kind of isn't. So I'm buying up spells. And yes, I am gonna save over all these slots again. I think the FQ is lying about it not doing damage to bosses. I just think that it's kind of negligible at that point, but every little bit helps if you ask me. You see the world map, there's this new section over there. And lucky for us, all we have to do is wrap around. Plays the music from the final area, but oh well. Before we go in, I'm going to save my states again. Well, I didn't have to save state at all when I fought him, but there's a strategy for winning this fight. And I'm not properly equipped yet. There we go. So in this form, you want to switch to these, and whenever you're about to get hit, switch back to your armor, and make sure you cling to the left side of the wall. Of course, I don't always listen to my own advice. Oh yeah, I guess I should use these. Whoops, wrong time to use them. Oh, it doesn't even work at all. Of course, if we die, it doesn't matter. I was a little risky there. Oh, shoot. We gotta go underneath him for this. Otherwise that happens. Yep, it's a cheap tactic, but it works. Seriously? Yeah, that's one thing you gotta be careful of. Since we're at one potion down, I'm gonna save over here. You don't want to get caught underneath that. I'm trying to be very quiet here. I had a lot of luck the first time. He's changing forms a lot. Oh, you can destroy those things. Parts of the floor go away. So it's just... I'm just damaging him when I can. I only have a single potion left. Or 2 potions, actually. Oh, this is good. It probably cost me. Just die already, final boss. Probably should heal. That would be a good time to save my state, too. Whoops. You want to keep that on. Come on. Now I just gotta go for broke. There, we finally got him. And I didn't have to use my last potion. Here's the true ending of the game, folks. Firebrand slayed the Dark Demon, who had lurked deep within the human world. So yeah, we're in the human world. Realizing that his true power is not derived. Either we're in the human world or that's a translation error, and he's supposed to go back to the demon world or human world, which I don't know. I don't know why a Firebrand would be in the human world, but oh well. So he disposed all the crests. He should have just destroyed them. Maybe he didn't know how. So yeah, looking for a new challenge, just like Ryu, like I said last time. Glory of battle. See? Ah, I'm reading ahead of the script. It's the Crest of Infinity. It said this last time. I think this is more or less a repeat roll call. So yeah, I like this game quite a bit. I'd still rank it highly today. I thought the Phalanx fight was kind of garbage, but if you use the proper strategy, the Dark Demon isn't as hard as the final boss, if you ask me. You just gotta keep it up. Oh, I think the crawler is kind of bullshit, because at the point you are in the game, it's too difficult. Unless you take them on later, which is not a good idea, because that thing has the title crest, and you need it to get to the other places of the game. So you kind of have to use the buster. Oh, this is the difference. It shows off the forms instead of fighting a boss roll call. I almost forgot. Or rather, I did, because I didn't tell you before. Oh, it still does show the bosses, though. Yeah, you kind of want to use that form during that fight. And I did go back and use the imp on it. It was rather effective. It chased after those eyeballs. And it did pretty nice damage. And it even chased after the big main boss. So if I were to give this game a score on RPG Grinders, it'd be an 8 out of 10. And I can technically consider it an RPG. I like the music, I like the atmosphere, I like the level structure. Although I wish I had the ability to go back and forth between the different sections of the level. And they need to make it an easier way to look at the passwords. I think you might need to press the select button during the game over screen when it asks you to retry or go back to the level select screen. Kind of hate the fact that it removed a lot of the some of the RPG elements, like going through an overworld and that you could do in the Game Boy and NES and Game Boy versions of 1 and 2 respectively of Gargoyle's Quest. And technically this series itself is actually a spin-off of the Ghouls and Ghosts series. That's why there are certain cameos, like the fact that Firebrand's even in the game, because he's a character called the Red Armor in those games, and he's the most annoying enemy in the game, because he's really hard to hit and he dodges a lot of your attacks. I kind of wish that we took better advantage of the title gargoyle a little bit more. Maybe even the ground gargoyle could have got some better use out of the game. Because, like, in his instance, like, there were only a few places where you could use him, and there weren't entire levels based on around his design. He was more of a situational form. Oh yeah, I forgot you could headbutt those. Too bad there's nothing in any of them. Maybe a secret area would have been nice, but you can't press up to go through doors like you can in Kirby, like in midair. You can only do that when you're standing. That's the only thing they have. Potential money. Oh yeah, this is something that wasn't... Sorry, this is something that wasn't in Legendary Gargoyle. I don't think it was in the last ending. Maybe it was. I don't remember. I wasn't paying too much attention. But I think we do get to see the ultimate gargoyle here. in a way, the first level is kind of reminiscent of the whole Ghouls and Ghosts theme, because it kind of looks like a Ghouls and Ghosts first level. Normal gargoyle, haha. Thing is, though, if they're in the human world, then why would they have statues of demons and stuff? I don't get it. Maybe demons erected it after they ransacked the place. And those all look like skeletons of humans, not demons. Oh, I guess we don't get to see the ultimate gargoyle. Oh well. And this is what we get for seeing the true ending of the game. The end screen is this. A portrait of Firebrand. Well, I don't know if there's a screen after this, but let's see. Wait a minute. I think it might just dump us back to the title screen. But, hope you enjoyed this ending and the LP in general, and oh, so we do get dumped at the title screen. But, next time I'll be showing you the bad end, or is it the baddest end? So, presented by Capcom, and it shows us the crest of, the crest of, I don't know what crest that is. That looks like the Earth crest, which is odd. But, yeah. So see you next time, guys.